Thanks for the donation. Oh.
This TikTok clip here is clean and safe, but I want to put it on Twitter with a little addition if you know what I mean and give it to Ghost. Tears of joy.
Thanks for the donation. Oh.
Skip to 38 to 36.
Are we unmute or mute? I'm just curious because don't yeah.
Hello? Okay, there we are. Yeah. Yeah, I guess they couldn't hear me, but they could hear you. So I guess I don't have to... Yeah. Anyway, how's it going, guys? Whoever's in the chat, hello. Glad for you guys to drop by. Yeah, I'm just, right now, I see we got 5 viewers in here. Glad to see everyone drop by and, you know, decided to basically, you know, say hello. What's going on, Mr. Fan?
Good afternoon.
But yeah, I'm gonna wait for a couple people to drop by here, and I guess when we get to, I guess when we get to the amount of people that, or the people that I want to get in here, yeah, I'll probably, yeah, I'll probably explain what's going on at the moment. But yeah, how are people doing?
I see Mr. Fan in the chat.
Yep.
And hello.
Hit me with the hi, Dad. Hey, what's going on, Chris? What's going on, Chance? Glad to see more people drop by here in chat.
Hello, hello. Welcome.
Hey, what's going on, Crispy Toast? Glad to see you drop by too.
Hi.
Yeah, at the moment, I'm basically, well, at the moment, I'm just drawing something. I'm actually drawing something for someone, because the person who's in the call with me, Roxy, is going to be going to a convention, and I'm doing a little. I mean, I'm drawing something for this person that happens to be a friend of mine and Roxy's. So I figured, you know, why not? While I wait for more people to drop by. How's it going, Moogle?
And hello, Moogle.
But yeah, let me see how many more people are in the chat now. We still got 5 viewers. But yeah, I figured since I'm streaming, I'd let everybody know that, you know, as I mentioned in the title, I am taking sketch requests. I changed the pricing of them from the last time I took them. So like, if you guys are wanting a sketch request, I'll definitely be doing that this stream as well. And I also will be expanding upon the update video that I just released just now. Actually, I'm curious.
What's up?
No, I'm just checking this one server that I'm in. Oh, I guess I didn't. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I meant to. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just yeah, I just like I said, like I'm gonna be basically taking care of I'm gonna be discussing a couple things that's gonna be happening with this channel. Yeah, because I've been wanting to I guess I've been discussing. I discussed it in the stream. I've already discussed it in the update video, but I'll also go into even more detail if anybody has any questions. Anybody was wondering what's going on. Yeah. Excuse me a second, folks. But yeah, does anybody have any questions while I work on this?
Yeah, questions or concerns? Anybody?
Have I seen? Yes, Ame, I went poopy today.
Hello, Ami. Oh, I know who that is. It's my buddy. Hey, how's it going, Boris?
I know who. I think I gave him the invite link. But yeah, as for that thing with Ghost, yeah, I'm not surprised that he complained about that. You know, he's known to basically complain about different people stealing his likeness. What's going on, Corilu Stromboli? Glad for you to drop by. Well, I guess since we got more people here, I think now is the time for me to go into even more detail. So, to explain, for those who have not seen the last update video, I'm gonna be basically working on more different kinds of videos, as I've mentioned, video essays, and so on. Things that interest me quite a bit, you know. And I will say that while I've actually been thinking about this for a while, because I've actually been interested in wanting to discuss more different topics aside from the ghost stuff, which I will say, and I'm gonna actually drop a link. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna let me go to the channel, and I will post the link to the channel in chat for those who actually want to. All right, I got it. Yeah. So for those that want to watch me like do more trolley content, I'd say go here, and I'm gonna post the link in chat. Just subscribe to that channel. You'll see more ghost content on that channel because I'm separating the trolley content with the more with like the serious content. So like if you want to see anything like any like shenanigans go on that channel, you'll see everything. You'll see like a lot of the trolling stuff with Ghost. I even have some Tony Talk stuff that I have been wanting to upload. The thing is also the reason why a lot of that has been taking so long is a lot of the thanks prosthetic 15-incher. I appreciate that. Yeah, art chappers. I appreciate that.
That's pretty funny. I can't lie.
Yeah, but no. Yeah, I will say that again, like I got a lot of stuff that's planned, but the reason why it took so long to edit a lot of it is because a lot of the content that I made related to Ghost, it did not look up to snuff with what I do now when it comes to editing videos. Especially because that was also the first time I used, I believe it was Adobe Premiere. And I didn't fully understand how to use the program, but now I kind of got a better understanding of it after using it about like 3 or so years later. 3 or 4 years later, give or take. So, pretty much, how many can join the stream chat? Well, we're in a dedicated Discord server, which, Roxy, if you wanna explain how they could be able to join the Discord server.
So I guess I'll take over from this part. So it is pretty much a members VIP server. So we have it available and it's all ready right now. In order to join, I have a Patreon that I can definitely give out the link if anybody's interested in joining.
You can put that in the chat if you want.
Okay, sure. But it's totally up to you all, but it's just an option out there. Just want to throw it all out.
Yeah. But no, yeah, I will say, yeah, like, there are definitely changes that are, I think I've already said that, but no, like, yeah, I'm getting everything ready. As I also mentioned in the update video, because, and I'm sure a lot of you who are familiar with Ghost are already aware of how very, inappropriate Ghost content is for YouTube, especially with language that I don't think should be repeated on here. Yeah, a lot of the content will be censored on YouTube. However, if you do want to watch it uncensored, I do have a BitChute and especially an Odyssey. And those, I actually post the uncensored videos on there in case anyone wants to like go and watch whatever garbage Ghost spews out. But yeah, that's that with the trolling channel. Like I said, here it's gonna be a little bit more different. Like I mentioned, video essays, videos where I talk about different subject matters that I find interesting, like stuff pertaining to gaming, other kind of stuff that I find amusing, or movies, or anime, TV shows, cartoons, I guess music. It will definitely be more serious though, meaning it's gonna actually be a little bit more it's gonna definitely also take more time too, because there's gonna be a lot of research that I need to put into a lot of these videos as well. So if anybody has any questions pertaining to that, feel free to like give me shoot any questions my way. I'll be more than happy to answer anything. Oh, it seems like someone joined us. Hello?
All right, there we go.
Hello. Hey, welcome.
I see you working on the good old classic Paimon.
Patamon, yep.
Hehe. Patamon.
Man, this feels like years just seeing the original design before the whole fan service angel boy and angel woman thing.
Yep.
And hello, millions of people in the stream.
Yeah. Glad to have you on board, Silent Knight. But yeah, I also want to say too, if you guys are wanting to support the content, you also see in the corner here too, like I believe it's the lower left corner. There's a coffee link, and if you read the description of the stream, I do have, if you guys are wanting to donate any, feel free to. I also have my stream elements if you want to donate. Just because, and you're not obligated to, but if you guys do like the content, feel free to throw any support you can my way. I fully appreciate it, though. And I also appreciate a lot of the people that came in. Even Tom Pearl Poo Lover, which is an interesting name. Poo Lover. Yeah.
I don't know why. It just kind of sounds like. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead.
I don't know why. When I hear that name, it sounds like, "Behold, is a great mighty Pooh's son, Pooh Lover."
That's funny.
Just like pops in my head.
And also here is Roxy's Patreon. If anybody wants to send it any support her way too. Yeah. Also, yes, that is indeed Patamon. I'm actually drawing this and a couple of other characters for this friend of mine, because, well, this friend happens to be someone that, again, Roxy here is going to be meeting at a convention. I'm not going to say who it is.
Oh yeah. Oh, Har, you had to bring that up.
Yeah. Well, I guess I just figured, it'd be also something she'd appreciate too.
I mean, I am technically making something for her too, so I'm zipping my lips though.
Yep. It's a big secret.
Thanks for joining the family, baby.
Oh, just out of curiosity, guys, are you guys familiar with the Google Play setup on that they're working on PC now?
I don't think I have. Also, thank you, Boris Killingbeck the second, for subscribing. Appreciate it, man.
That's me.
Oh.
That's that's funny, Art.
Well, either way, thank you.
Aw.
I'm sorry, making kind of awkward with it.
That's all good. It's all good. To be fair, when it comes to me, like, I will admit sometimes I'll be like, "Oh, hey, thanks," and then I'll be like, "Oh, wait, no, that's supposed to be me," or I don't realize it. I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I'm used to it.
Poor Art.
That's all good. Also, I guess
believe me.
I guess we got our friend Tom here eating in the chat saying that he loves eating poop. Well, I guess more power to you, man. Glad to hear that.
Well, I'd say if that's the case, then he probably would love being the cult leader for. Man, I just thought of the game. The one with the goat. I just can't.
Oh, a goat. Oh, it's some goat simulator or something. I'm trying to remember too.
Man, I've seen the video so many times in the game. It just. Let's see.
I'm trying to remember as well. I know you're.
Cult of the Lamb. There we go.
Oh.
Since, if I recall, it's optional to eat poop for some of the cult members.
Huh.
Wow.
Yeah. I've heard that game is actually really good. It's one of those roguelike games that's like really that's actually, pretty good, cuz I've like heard a lot of good things about I don't know, I just heard a lot of good things about the game itself. I've also seen a lot of good fan art of it too.
I could have to say from a gamer's perspective, imagine Animal Crossing but as a cult, basically.
Which is funny that you say that, because I actually did see an animation, I believe, where I believe Isabelle takes a break from being on the island, and then she accidentally goes into the island where Cult of the Lamb is a part of.
Yes, I actually seen a parody of that. It's actually wrong but funny at the same time. Especially when how she likes to do things, kind of help, I guess you say, make things a bit more reasonable instead of the whole cult-related stuff, which is kind of polar opposite what the Cult of the Lamb does.
Yeah.
But if you got no surprise, it's actually going to be some fan art of Isabelle as a cult leader.
Jeez.
I mean, there's already been like a lot of fictional stuff of her and Doom Guy.
Oh yeah. I remember that was a thing when Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing. I believe it was Animal Crossing New Horizons came out in 2020 on the same day, and they just happened to like. And it got so big that even the devs noticed it too, and they actually were, pretty chill with it. And then you had the thing with, I believe it was, and it was actually a more recent thing too, the Barbie movie and Oppenheimer, a lot of the memes surrounding that.
Still hard to believe how that movie got big in the box office than the other recent movies.
Yeah. Oh man, it's so big. Like that whole thing was like, I kind of had a feeling that movie was gonna be big though too, because of how much everybody was talking about it. It's like you already could see like from the get-go. Yep, this movie's actually gonna be a big film, and sure enough, I mean,
to be fair, I know there was the recent Avatar movie was pretty good.
Avatar, as in the Blue Alien movie?
Yes, part 2, basically.
Oh yeah, that. I didn't watch it.
Oh. I remember that. Oh, the cartoon, I'm sorry. I thought for a second for the movie for some reason.
No, it was the movie. It was the one with by James Cameron with the blue.
Oh yeah, I remember watching the first one. I watched the first movie. I didn't get to see the other one though.
All I can say, it's worth it, and definitely would recommend it for friends.
Hey, I'd check it out.
I gotta say, the second movie was like the first movie I remember watching in theaters, and what was it like? So I have a story with that. Like I went to go see the Sherlock Holmes movie that came out at the time with Robert Downey Jr. in it, and a friend of mine said, "Hey, do you want to go see a movie?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And I didn't know that he meant like that day on. It was like on that like the same day. So like after I went to go see Sherlock Holmes, we went ahead and saw what was it, the Avatar movie. That movie was absolutely long. I gotta be honest, like it was interesting in some parts, but then like some parts definitely felt like it dragged on a bit too long. And I just remember, like, by the time we got home, it was already midnight. So you can imagine how late, we went to go see the movie, too. How long did that movie come out? I think it was in 2009, like, near the tail end of 2009.
Yeah, actually, it was 2009. I'm pretty sure because it was definitely in that time frame. I'm pretty sure you got that right.
Yeah, like that was also the same month that I think Princess and the Frog came out, and there was a couple of other movies that came out around that time. Because I remember like the reason why a lot of people at the time were blown away by that movie because of the fact that it was like seen as like this revolutionary like film that like hasn't been done before with spectacular visual effects and everything. And admittedly, it looked impressive for the time. Like a lot of the visual effects were just.
Now, how to say this right? I know it is confirmed that it's supposed to be doing a better version for the other version, Avatar, the Airbender one. I mean, this, like, talk about it, but nothing official yet.
Oh yeah, there's that live action series or movie that's coming to Netflix, I think.
Probably.
I forgot where. I think it was Netflix, but
But then again, it still is kind of crazy how they try to do something that doesn't need to have a live action Dora the Explorer movie.
Oh dear.
That still kind of puzzles me.
Oh, I remember I heard about that news. I was like, oh no.
I mean,
that movie is so fucking weird because it's like, so the thing is, obviously, Dora the Explorer is like this preschooler show, right? And it's like, the whole content of the show is, hey, kids, do you see this? And they have to respond and whatnot.
I had to say, I really hope that's not going to be like that for the movie. Because I think that would have made it really bad.
No, but like, to make a movie out of something like that, that's meant for preschoolers, and then they turn into like something that was meant for older kids. I mean, yeah, like Dora the Explorer is pretty old. I think it came out, it first aired in 2000, I think 2000 or 2001. I think I was 7 or 8 at the time when that show came out, and for it to like wait a minute. I'll finish my thought, then I'll but no, like yeah, there was that weird hallucinogenic scene, I think, which is like where apparently the characters get high or something like that. I'm not even joking. They get high off something, and then they start imagining themselves as like their animated counterparts, and it's like the weirdest thing ever.
Huh.
So it's like, but no, like, what do you mean, by the way, that like critics are saying perverted things about the movie? Like, what were they saying?
I don't know what to think about that part.
I mean, to be fair, like, critics will have a tendency of saying things that don't really sound right. And then sometimes when they criticize a movie, they'll make a comment that usually gets them into trouble. That happens a lot when it comes to, Oh, thank you, Shijinko Blade. I appreciate that.
Only funny thing you mentioned that, like, do you guys remember the critic, the guy that basically had his own deep opinion about movies in general?
Yeah.
Yes.
The one I still remember that was kind of funny was when he was making fun of the old, I think it was like the Troll with the Green Thumb animated movie
Oh yeah, yeah.
of New York.
Oh yeah, Troll in Central Park.
Yes.
Oh, I love that movie. Troll in Central Park.
That's one of Don Bluth's later films.
Right, you're absolutely right. And
Which, I had to say, was a really good movie, for its time.
some people have mixed feelings about that movie. I liked it when I was growing up. I even watched it not too long ago again. I still have that good vibes from that movie. I don't know what it is.
I mean, I still remember the whole thing with the Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and that's a classic.
Oh yeah, I remember that too. Oh, Art, you know what's funny? Remember that time I sent you that screenshot from a troll in Central Park? It was the one with the two trolls. Remember that? And we were talking about like,
yeah, how
Mr. and Mrs. Ghost.
Yeah, how it was the troll queen. I think was Mrs. Ghost, and one of the trolls was Ghost apparently. Yeah, that was funny.
I like that movie still. Sorry, couldn't help it.
You're good. I mean, to be fair, Ghost probably does have a troll-like appearance.
Maybe. Get back to it. But anyway, sorry.
No, you're good.
What was the other one I was at? Okay. I know this one was another classic. I can't remember precisely, but it's something to do with a kid that was like in the dream world.
Oh.
Little Nemo?
And
Yes, that's what I was about to say. Little Nemo.
I think so. Let me double check to be sure, because I can picture the whole thing in my head perfectly. Like he was in a dream world.
Yeah.
He had to save it, and there was like a princess. It was.
Yep.
Oh, I bet it is Little Nemo.
Yep.
I bet. Yeah, you go look it up, and I'm pretty sure.
That's definitely Little Nemo. That's definitely Little Nemo because which, by the way, did you know that like the Little Nemo is actually based on like these old comics from like hundreds of years ago, like 100 years ago. Like, so basically, with Little Nemo, it's basically it was like these comics that would come out, I believe, around I think they came out like in the early 1900s, late 1800s, and they'd basically be like these strips where just weird things would happen. Hey Lena, what's going on? You could join us in the call if you want.
Hey Lena.
Oh, hey guys.
What's up?
Yes.
I know I'm not looking at this ring wrong, but it turns out they're doing a remake of that one we're just talking about in Netflix.
Really?
Little Nemo?
Really?
Yeah, but the thing is, they're doing a different thing. Like they have instead of a boy, it's a girl, for one thing.
Oh.
And the dog thing from the original one, it kind of looks like the Beast from Beauty and the Beast.
Jeez.
So you can say they're definitely doing some different stuff with this remake.
Oh yeah.
My. Well,
and this is
this.
And okay, this is kicker is live action.
Oh, a live action? Really?
Yes. And for the dog thing for the original one, it kind of looks like the actor that played Aquaman.
Huh.
I know it kind of.
Oh yeah, Jason
It's
Momoa,
like-
right?
Yes.
I gotta be honest, I actually he was the best part of that movie. You could tell he had so much fun with playing that part, and I actually met Jason, or I didn't meet him, but I saw him at a convention years ago. He actually was very chill, and you could tell he basically was like having a lot of fun with a lot of the dudes there.
Well, Alexei, hopefully they keep the story exactly as I remember from the original movie. That's all I'm saying.
So I could actually explain that too. Like, so I actually recommend looking at the original comics. You could tell that there was a lot of detail put into a lot of those, and the thing is that I don't think there was really a coherent plot with each Little Nemo comic. It would be each strip would basically be like Little Nemo having a weird dream, and he would end up waking up the next day. And the thing is, the guy who made that comic, Windsor McKay, I believe his name is, was the guy who made one of the first animated projects, which was Gertie the Dinosaur.
Oh, hey, it's Sean and Timothy. Hello.
Actually, looking back from the art style, does it look a bit similar to Studio Ghibli slightly?
I could see that.
I mean, yeah, like a little bit from the art style.
What's interesting that you say that too. Also, what's going on, Jot and Timothy? How you guys doing? But yeah, going back to what I was saying. When it comes to, it's funny that you say that about Studio Ghibli. Is like Hayao Miyazaki, I believe, was actually on board to make the original animated Little Nemo comic. And interesting fact is that in the little, like, the thing is that, like, the guy who, like, made the original movie, I think they even had a pilot that showed when, like, Miyazaki was attached to the project, but he left because he didn't like the idea of there being a movie about I guess involving dreams, because, you know, creatively Miyazaki is definitely a very different guy when it comes to, like, how he would discuss stories and everything.
Hello.
Hey, Lena.
Well, yeah, I can kind of see that.
Hello,
Yay.
Lena. Welcome.
Yo, I just got a better Android, so that way I can upload stuff on Threads.
Ooh, that's great news.
I actually uploaded some
Yeah.
stuff on Threads myself, so
Yeah, I did a testing of one of my older videos, and well, you know, it actually worked.
That is
Looks
great
like
to
I'm-
hear.
Looks like I'm back in business.
nice.
Indeed.
But
And also,
go ahead.
go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
And also, who's here? Also, been paying attention to my adventures with Superman.
Oh yeah, Lena's been getting into that series a lot, by the way, Ard.
Uh,
I actually watched
Yeah,
an episode. It's really good.
I love it. It's especially on episode. Okay, I don't want to spoil it because I know there'll be a lot of people out there there could be a lot of people who will be watching it itself. But I say I do love the characteristics and the chemistry with both Lois Lane and Clark Kent. I love the chemistry of it. They had their up times, their down times, and I was like blown away. It's something that we need other than. Okay, here's the thing. I do like Invincible. Invincible is a good show.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing that kind of pissed me off is that how Amber treated Mark after she discovers that he's invincible, and she knew from the beginning. Not she knew from the beginning, but she knew just like that, and she still like dumped him. And I was like, and I was like, after watching that, and then my adventures with Superman, I'm glad that they handled Lois Lane a lot better, because one thing for sure, I just don't like how the people from the other side comparing Lois to Amber. I'll be like, motherfuckers, do not, excuse my language. It was okay
you
to
can
swear.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, good. I'll be like, motherfuckers, do not compare someone that's good and wholesome like Lois Lane to someone that is a complete and utter bitch like fucking Amber.
Yeah. Just the only thing I'd say is to be careful of slurs, because I don't want to obviously get this channel taken down. But
don't worry. Go ahead.
But I was gonna address something in chat. But yeah, Jot, like, yeah, it is weird though. I don't know. Miyazaki's a very weird guy, right? Because I don't know. I noticed that like he has a very specific mindset about like how he sees certain things, and it's interesting, but it's also like kind of bizarre. I don't know, like the way he like, because I remember there was actually that one time when these guys were wanting to do something with like I think it was an AI project or like something with like with involving like 3D models and whatnot. And I remember he was extremely critical on the project. And I mean, I know that people have a lot of don't really have any fond views of AI now, but I just remember like he really tore that shit down.
Speaking of Miyazaki, I don't mean to interrupt, but did you ever, like, did you know that he like recently released another movie, like only without no like advertising, just literally just on its own?
Well, I mean,
it's called The Boy in the. Let me think here. I'm trying to remember. The Boy in the Heron or something. I can't remember exactly. Maybe I'm pronouncing it correctly, but
the Heron. Let me go see. The Boy and the. Oh yeah, The Boy and the Heron.
Yeah, that's like he did it without any of that stuff, and it's I think it's like one of his like grand finale movies, but it's just has not been talked about a lot recently.
Well, I mean,
I'm interested in checking out.
It's kind of funny that you say that because I haven't heard about that movie until now.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, I guess the whole no advertising thing kind of worked.
I guess it did.
And also, I don't know if I really want to play this game, because here's the thing. I like the concept of this game, but one, it's a horror game. Does anyone remember this game called Amanda the Adventurer?
Yeah. I played that.
Oh, you played that?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I platinumed the game.
Oh fuck. Oh my God. I'm afraid to. I'm afraid to play that game. Because these games with jump scares and shit.
I will say it's not much of a jump scare fest, so I wouldn't worry about that. It's definitely one of those games that like that's more psychological, if anything, and it like really.
Oh.
Yeah.
I get you.
It's very short and sweet and to the point too.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the concept of one of these obscure VHS of a game of a company, not company, but of a show that's more of a parody to Dora the Explorer.
It's I will say that the writing is actually really, really good.
Shit. Now I'm invested in it. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah. I'm so gonna check that game out. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, I was here. I thought I cut off.
Nah, you're good.
We're good.
Yeah, still here as well. Just looking through some games that they're like promoting like nuts through the Google Play games beta for PC.
Oh, nice.
Which I had to say, no lie, the best ones I played so far that are pretty good is Eversoul and Outer Plane.
I've never heard of those two. Like, what were they about?
I say they're gotcha games, but they are really good in the quality for PC versions, to be honest.
Gotcha games, as in Genshin Impact style gotchas.
Kinda, but they're a lot fair when it comes to the rules for like characters and stuff. A lot more fair, to be honest. So lots more chances, and sure to get to the whole money option, but not as bad though.
So yeah, going to the depths of Amanda the Adventurer. In the game, you got like this company, right, that made Amanda the Adventurer, called Hamelin.
Yeah.
And you know what Hamelin is referenced to, guys?
I forgot what it was, but I know what you're talking. It's like a biblical reference, right?
The Pied Piper.
Yeah.
Hamelin.
Oh yeah, because like the logo is basically a mouse.
Yeah, it says follow the fun, Hamelin, as in, follow Hamelin, mouse, oh my god, Pied Piper. Yeah. I was like, okay, now I am so interested in that game now. I want to see how, besides, I saw Moogie Mikey is about to, do a video about Sonic meets Amanda the Adventurer.
Well, he already
did. Well, he
did it.
Yeah, he already did it. Yeah.
And he's gonna do a full version of it soon.
Nice. Is that
Maggie?
Is that? Yeah, that's Maggie with Patamon. Nice. You could draw something like Abby Cat from what's it called, D-Tunes.
Wait, are you saying you want me to draw it, or you?
Are you planning on? Is it okay if I could ask for a request or something?
I mean, yeah. You have to just keep in mind though too. If you want to ask her a request, because like I am taking paid requests.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, I'll probably go wait until I get some money then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was saying that can you draw like what's it called, Abby Cat, because Ray Harrow voices her.
Yeah, I know.
Dash, welcome to the stream.
Hello, Dash. How's it going?
Oh yeah, let me check in the chat and see how you guys. Oh yeah, okay. I'm glad to see that. I'm glad to see that. Glad to see you drop by, Jot. Thanks for coming by. And also, yeah, I heard that like Miyazaki and his son, like Hayao Miyazaki and his son, are just do not like each other. What's going on, Helmet Boy? Glad for you to drop by.
Oh, Helmet Boy.
Helmet Boy, hello, welcome.
As much as I don't want to go back to Twitter, X, what do you want to call it?
Mm-hmm.
But I saw Amy Rose trending, so maybe I should do an artwork of Amy Rose.
Yeah.
So what is everyone's plans this weekend?
Yeah, what do you guys, got in mind?
Well, I was gonna finish playing Gravity Circuit, and then I'm gonna make a review out of it.
Nice.
So far it's kind of like a funny mix of different games to catch up on, but I could definitely recommend, without a doubt, Persona 5 Royal is a great game on the Switch.
So speaking of games, I said to myself that there are two games that will be Game of the Year material for my taste. One is Gravity Circuit, and the other is Hi-Fi Rush.
I've heard a lot of good things of from Hi-Fi Rush.
Oh yeah. Oh, and by the way, you heard that the developer is started to finally about to make a release date for Berserk Boy.
I haven't heard about that, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, because remember last year I did a playthrough. Well, actually, a playthrough of a demo for Berserk Boy.
Yeah,
I did one, and then we were waiting for it like last year, but or hopefully we'll probably go wait until like what's it called around winter of this year. But for some reason it's not been released. Well, from what I heard that both the developer and Big Sugar kind of stop Big Sugar kind of stop the production for some reason, and I think they don't have someone to help produce the game. So I think what's his name? I think he's about to fly solo on this one.
Yeah.
And I saw the trailer. I saw the trailer. He said he will make one final demo before the release, and of course, and when I look at the trailer, he kind of.
Hold on one second, guys. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
I'm listening, Lena.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, he kind of he kind of revamped the trailer, and the trailer looks amazing. Yeah.
Oh, hey Roxy.
What's up?
I bet you're looking forward to try to get back into Destiny.
Okay. Oh boy, here we go again.
I still not gonna forget when I was trying to teach her how to drive.
I still remember playing that game. I'll never forget. I was just driving that day, and I went off I really went off the cliff, didn't I? Oh my goodness. I tell you, I wasn't new about that game, but it was fun. It was really fun playing that game a long time ago.
Yeah, because in the life it's still kind of posted with me that it was like, okay, you go this way, and all I heard was like explosion.
Yep, exactly what happened out there, everybody.
Oh, good time.
It was definitely good times indeed.
But I'd say, Roxy, I can tell how much fun you were having just shooting people. In the game.
Oh yeah, I was having a blast. I was like,
the game's. Oh,
no,
go
there
ahead.
he is.
I was gonna say, but yeah, Crispy Toast. I'm actually drawing. I am drawing Meggy from SMG4.
Oh, I got an idea. I had a thought of something. Give me a second.
I don't know why from the hairstyle.
Huh?
I don't know why from the hairstyle. I thought that was Inuyasha being a gamer.
No. Well, I mean,
because the hairstyle threw me off at first.
Oh yeah, I mean, to be fair, if I wanted to, I could have drawn Inuyasha as a gamer, because I think Roxy can confirm. I've actually drawn Inuyasha before.
Oh yes, very much you have.
Do the link to the updated trailer in the DMs right there.
Yeah, I could definitely imagine that part does kind of get annoying when you try to draw anything attached to the character's head.
Oh, true.
Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. There's the.
Because
Right, here it goes.
I mean, that was one thing I noticed is kind of a little bit of half and half. Like headphones, that's fine, but glasses over a character's head, kind of half and half.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Also,
hey,
yeah.
Saturday night. Did you see the link?
Oh, where did you put it?
Oh, wait, on the. Okay, in the DMs on the where we're talking right now. Click the bubble. Yeah.
Okay, let me just kind of copy.
I'll be drawing one more character. I'll see which one I like the most of these here.
Oh, hey Roxy.
Oh yes.
I can definitely say without that, if you want to go for a game that has like a lot of adventure, Tears of the Kingdom is definitely a good one.
Get that game was mentioned a couple of times. I forget what that's about too. See, I don't know much.
It's a Legend of Zelda game.
Oh, okay.
It's the
okay.
Legend of Zelda game that came out like this year. I know this because it was the sequel to the last one, Breath of the Wild.
Oh, I got you now.
Yeah.
Which it is a nice touch on that one. You have lots of creativity with no limits.
Must be.
And I definitely say a vast open world. So all I can say, Roxy, just watch out where you go. That's the best way I can say it without saying too much. And I had to say, Lena, this game is kind of like an interesting mix of Mega Man meets, how to say this right? Yeah, it kind of looks like a different universe of Mega Man to me.
But yeah,
This Go Berserker Boy game.
Moogle, we're in a VIP chat. Actually, hold on 1 second.
Oh, I send it, love. Don't worry.
Okay.
And also, Silent Night. If you look, if you see through the game how they how the main character dash and hit through enemies, let's just say it's like Mighty Number 9 done right.
Funny
Because
thing, you're not wrong. I mean, the visuals look a lot better, for one.
Exactly.
And a lot more fast-paced, which it just kind of reminds me like Sonic mixed with Mega Man.
Oh, it does. It does take inspiration from Sonic and Mega Man. And for how the main character dash, it's like how what's his name? How the main character, I think K. He usually dash. He usually uses dash in order to knock down enemies and build combos and all this stuff. It's a lot better than what Mighty Number 9 had.
Yeah, that's why I'm still kind of disappointed I paid like a certain amount for an online game that wasn't that good to begin with. that's the thing, kind of just slightly disappointed about.
If you have a game developer who was inspired by the Mega Man Zero series and could pull a better Mega Man successor than Keiji Inafune has, then you gotta pack it up, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is why I guess you say in a funny way when they revamp games the right way, it shows really good results.
exactly. Because I mean, let's just say the fan kind of surpassed the developer, And speaking of surpassing, has anyone seen Gear 5 of One Piece?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone hasn't seen it, I think it's, because I know that's a recent episode. I guess it's best.
Not to say too much about it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Because I know that a lot of people are. I mean, I know a lot of people have talked about it, but what's going on, Gears fan? What's going on, man? But I also was gonna say what's going on, TR Kobe. How you doing, man?
What's up, gamers?
Hey, what's up,
Hello,
Moogle?
Moogle.
Hey,
Not much.
yeah, we're gamers trademark.
Okay, here you go.
Hey,
A little
my
video
friend
for
fucking fell asleep mid call, and I was like, "Well, shit, I'm bored, so I want to come in here and ruin everyone's stream."
Yay!
Wait, that Artemon's job.
That's funny.
Wait, Artemon is going to
He ruined the stream the minute he turned it on.
Oh,
you. Well, I mean, at least Artemon's not trying to play this version of Mega Man.
Oh, what's this? The horrible secret of the first design. Oh, God,
Yes, the
this.
abomination.
What about Mighty Number 9?
Not that one. The one before where they tried to Americanize Mega Man the first time before he got changed.
Box art Mega Man. Okay. I got you.
Yes.
That's a box art right there.
Yeah, when I first saw this, I couldn't stop laughing how bad it was.
I gotta say, he looks like he's constipated and he's squatting down like he's about to take a turd in that box art. That's how bad it looks.
You mean to tell me that it's not natural? Someone needs to take a shit.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Can't judge someone like that. The man's just worried he's gonna ruin his skin tight suit by fucking pooping in it.
Yeah, just it's like forget about Dr. Wily. I need to find a toilet.
Fuck Dr. Wily. I need to take a mega shit.
Dude, I can just imagine.
About to mega buster my toilet, if you know what I mean.
I mean, just imagine Dr. Like is like, son, you're a robot. I know, but I still need to go. Okay.
God, making a constipated robot is like, that'd be like eternal pain. If you're born to be constantly constipated.
Guess you could say it's pretty nuts. I know. That was a bad dad joke.
I think I was able to catch on to that joke.
Oh. Okay, if Dr. Light would have a polar opposite, would he be called Dr. Fright?
No, I was about to say that. I was about to say, you mean Dr. Dark.
So the box art version of Mega Man suffered from the same bone bone disease from like this 80s guy from Futurama.
I think that's the joke they were going with. That's the whole thing I got right away after I saw that video.
Oh God.
Yeah, fucking Dr. Wily's brother is Dr. Willy.
Yeah, as long as maybe he's trying to sing the safety dance. Do 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 do.
Oh God.
Later, TR Kobe. I'm glad you could drop by.
I have a friend of mine who pronounced Dr. Wily for the longest time Dr. Willy. And I remember I was watching his stream, like I was like in the call with him, and he said, "Look, it's Dr. Willy," and I just fucking died of laughter. I was like, "Did you just call him Dr. Willy?" And he's like, "Yeah, that's what I've been calling him." I was like, "It's not Dr. Willy, dude. It's Dr. Wily."
Jeez.
I mean,
So now it became an inside joke between me and him, where he like pronounces Dr. Willy instead of Dr.
Does he
Wily.
give you
Oh my God, me and TD made a joke too.
I mean, what's next? His favorite movie is gonna be Free Willy.
Oh my God.
Buddy.
It's funny. We made a account to fuck with someone that's been kind of like we kind of do a bit of trolling. My friend decided one day, because I told a story with everyone else, that one night I was late at night. I had a paper plate with a bunch of crackers on it, I went downstairs, threw the paper plate in my sink.
Yeah.
And what this guy does is, because I told him the story, he makes a fucking alt account called Washed Paper Plates. And I was like, go fuck yourself. I goddamn knew right away that's you. Because he was like in the account basically talking about me in there. I was like, I know that's you, motherfucker. Don't even try that.
Oh, jeez. Oh, boy.
This is why I can't trust friends, man. They always do this stupid shit. Dr. Willie. God damn it, I can't say that with a straight face. Dr. Willie, that's how it's spelled in one of the Mega Man DOS games.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, the DOS
like I said,
thing. That was a thing.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah, so we're all looking forward to see some good indie games like retro inspired turn-based RPG called Sea of Stars coming out in 2 weeks.
I mean, the only retro-inspired game that I've been playing as a AAA title is Octopath Traveler 2, and that game is fucking phenomenal.
Nice.
I just finished beating up a shark. Like, legitimately, no joke, I fought this shark because it was a random encounter, and then just this fucking, like, super epic music starts playing. I'm like, why the fuck is there this amazing music for a boss fight like this? Like, it makes no sense. I would have expected it to be like a generic boss, but no, it has this like epic theme. And then I realized how hard it hit. I was like, damn, Jaws got some fucking goddamn bite.
Okay, Moogle, good thing you just mentioned that, because you know how in those like old retro games you would think it's like boss music, but it just turns out it's stage music instead.
Well, no, this is what caught me off guard. This music is really fucking good. It's probably one of the best boss themes I've ever heard. But it's for a fucking shark. Like, I expected like a big giant fucking sprite, like an entity, not a fucking big weird like armored shark. It's like goofy as shit, but it was kind of funny and it was kind of challenging because I was under leveled and I still beat it. But no, Octopath is fun. I think I have over like 400 hours in the Switch version. And that I bought it on the Xbox because I wanted to do a Let's Play of it. I did start recording it, but because Game Pass ran out on it, they delisted the game off Game Pass.
Oh, that sucks.
So now I have to rebuy the game, and stupid me waited until the sale was done, and it went back to $83, and I was like, I'm not fucking paying $83 for a game that I literally bought for $80 like a couple of years ago. So I'm gonna have to wait for another sale on it. I don't know when it's gonna go on sale next, but I'm waiting for it.
What game are you talking about?
Octopath Traveler 1. No, one.
Oh, it came out on
two is. Yeah, it came out on everything.
Oh shit.
Well, except for PlayStation. 1 didn't come out on PlayStation, but it came out on everything else.
Yeah, because interesting enough, they even had like a mobile version as well.
Oh.
Yeah, the mobile version's pretty fun. I played it a little bit. They had a cool little what was it? It was a banner where you can get Primrose, and of course, me being me, I saved all of my fucking in-game currency just to roll for Primrose. I was like, I had to get it. I had to fucking get it.
I had to say, when it came to Octopath Traveler, I'm kind of working on this first one. Second one, the visuals and the gameplay is amazing on the second one.
Yep. It's their massive improvement from the first game. I was noticing like a lot of like cool effects that weren't in the first game, like the water shimmers, but it has this like really cool water shimmering effect. You can ride around in boats on like water, like little rivers and stuff, which is new to the game. You get this thing called what is it? It's an ability you get. Basically, it's like a power up, and it's part of your meter, and you do like these super special abilities that you can also boost. That wasn't in the first game. I don't remember what they're called.
And if I recall correctly, I know you can do a lot of experimentation with whatever character you start with. It's just up to you, like, which character you
Yeah,
wanna follow.
I found out that when I got Ochette, I was like, I think this is my main girl. Like, this is my main character that's just gonna be doing all the damage because I got all this like amazing stuff for her. And then I ended up getting one of the secret classes, and her damage went from 300 to almost 700 just from that one class. So she basically just one-shots everything with her special.
Oh, by the way, Mugo, for the whole shark situation, can you mention seeing this instead of that metal shark you saw?
If it's a picture of the Meg, I swear to God.
It's the one called the one from Beautiful Joe.
Oh, the Beautiful Joe. Yeah, I know about that one.
Hey, just in case you could like just in case you can go ahead and post a picture of the Meg.
I actually seen the Meg 2 the other day, and I'm like, you know what? I don't hate this movie. I don't think it's a good movie, but I don't hate it either. It's like a really corny shark movie in the same likes of like Jaws and Sharknado. Yeah.
I thought we're past Shark Week.
Huh?
I was gonna bring up Sharknado. Oh god.
Yeah.
I love how one of those movies did not age well because one of the actors that happens to be in the movie as a cameo.
Oh,
There was like several wrestlers, if I remember. Seth Rollins was in one of them.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
like, there
Yeah.
was a specific cameo
Yeah.
that like started. I think it was one of the sequels. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it's that Sharknado 2, and I think I know who you're talking about. A certain spokesperson, a certain spokesperson of a sandwich company.
Yeah.
Jared Fogle? Is that what I'm thinking of?
Yes.
Why the fuck is he in there? That movie was not filmed before he went to jail, was it?
No, it was filmed way before he went to prison. Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
That's why I said it aged poorly.
Oh god, that's awkward. Yeah, when I saw Seth Rollins in one of the films, I'm like, bro. I was like, if he had the gimmick that he has now where he's dancing to like metal music, oh my god, it would be fucking hilarious.
Speaking of, Jared, did you know that apparently there was actually, I'm not even joking, there was actually like these comics that were made in 2011, and I think they were DC comics, and they were like tie-in comics with Subway, where different, and they were like different, I believe they were just like different athletes that were a part of the, thing, and then, of all people, I mean, of course, this is in 2011, so it's like 4 years before he went to prison. Jared Fogel's in those comics, and he's like portrayed as the good guy and whatnot. And it's like, oh god.
Why?
Hey, maybe I seen Ian Watkins in Sharknado. My favorite scene is when he gets stabbed in jail. Oh wait, that was actually in real life.
Wait a minute.
Huh.
Ian Watkins, was that the singer?
The singer of Lost Prophets, yeah. Who
Yeah.
apparently wanted to fuck a baby or some shit.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently he recently got stabbed in jail or some shit, and for some reason the cops like decided to tend to him. I have no idea why.
Yeah, probably we should.
I was like, why are we protecting a pedophile? Like,
Oh, actually.
yeah.
Are we allowed to say that on the stream, by the way? Talk about this?
We
probably should like slow down a little bit.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'll move away from that.
Yeah.
I'll move away from that.
Yeah.
No, that's why you mentioned. That's why you didn't mention the name. Like when the Subway guy. Yeah, I gotcha. That's my bad.
Yeah.
I should have made note of the rules before I said anything.
No, I should have probably clarified.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, like yeah, like that always happens a lot though. You get a lot of actors and singers that are in movies, and before they get arrested for whatever they get arrested for, man, That usually, unfortunately, ages a lot of movies.
Goofy oof.
Yep.
That's what I have to say.
Mm-hmm.
The only movie I'm looking forward to this year is Saw 10. That's the only one that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, we were talking about that in one of the...
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
I'm interested in the philosophy of it because I looked up on the IMDb page and everyone is basically involved in some like hospital incident. So basically everyone that's involved are like people that were kind of involved in that situation. And he's got like 10 people in a room and they're all like set up on these like fucking contraptions. And then there's like a few more that haven't like been announced yet, but like there's two major traps, which is the vacuum trap on the dude's eyes and the brain surgery trap. And I think there was one that was hinted where a chick has to amputate herself, but like I don't know because like they didn't show much in the trailer. They just showed her with a knife cutting something. But like the other traps look fucking interesting, and I feel like that shit's gonna like be unfucking settling to watch in the theaters.
You know what movie I think is actually like really well shot and like is filmed really well in terms of like how effective it was? I remember watching the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and that movie.
The remake?
No, the first one, the one that came out like in the 70s. I think.
Oh, when they like reran it in theaters, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They reran it in some of the theaters in my area. I remember watching that one.
Well, they didn't.
They had like a horror
I
movie
actually
marathon.
watched it on Hulu. That's where I watched it because I was at my mom's house.
I watched that I watched this one in theaters because they had like a horror marathon, and it was like Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Friday the 13th.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, like.
No, I remember that one.
Yeah, because I was watching the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The family dinner scene where you're like where the camera's shot in certain perspectives really like is effective with what it tries to convey in terms of fear, because it like you know, it's trying to like cement this sign of like uneasiness and paranoia like to you, and you're like ugh. And I love how it like even in certain scenes too, like the camera's far away and it's shot like you're watching someone being tortured on camera, and it's like, and the thing is, it's actually really effective with the way it's actually filmed, like really, really effective. Like honestly, horror movies that like, I don't know, like horror movies that like go above and beyond with like the immersion. Like they do a really good job at like
the cinematography. Yeah, I gotcha. Like the directions and stuff that they film in. The 70s and the 80s were such a relic of the past when it came to films, especially like John Carpenter films. Like look at Halloween and look at The Thing. Those were like movies that I feel like were pretty difficult to film on their own because of like all the shit that happens in those movies. And I will say, I don't care what anyone says, John Carpenter's The Thing is still one of the fucking most goated movies out of there. If you want to talk about John Carpenter's cinematography.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm sorry, but like as much as I like Halloween, like the first two Halloween movies, nothing beats The Thing for me.
I still can't believe it's almost here, that time of the year again, Halloween.
I know, and that's the month of my birthday too.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm born on the 23rd of October.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
So you and I are fall babies.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I'm turning 32 years old this year.
Sweet.
Yeah. I am now in my early 30s. Not something I would say like 10 years ago. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely is.
What you drawing, Art?
It's character Maggie Spletzer from SMG4.
What's SMG4?
It's a online series that started out as like these like Gmod videos, sorta, but then
Oh, okay. I've never watched them, so.
I remember watching some videos when they made I believe it was like it was SMG. I think when they were doing because this is when Five Nights at Freddy's first came out, and like I kind of was going through that weird phase of like, you know, being obsessed with the FNF series, or not FNF. What am I saying? FNAF series.
FNF. Are you FNF?
Friday Night Funkin'. Oh god.
Friday Night Funkin'. Oh god. It's funny. My friend and me the other day were watching a tier list video, and the guy that we were watching was doing a tier list of all the Saw movies and all the Friday the 13th movies, and I got so fucking pissed because I'm like, he ranked Saw 3D above Saw 2, and I was like, I'm sorry, what? I was like, how do you like that piece of shit movie over Saw 2? There was nothing valuable about Saw 3D. Like, okay, it had an okay ending, but like, when you have to watch the whole fucking movie to get to that ending, not worth it. I was like, and then he fucking ranked, what is it? Jason Takes Manhattan over Friday the 13th Part 2, and I'm like, that movie was also a steaming pile of shit.
What?
I'm like, this guy. I had a feeling this guy just has a shitty taste in movies, because it's like,
or he's just fucking trolling.
That's what I'm thinking. And but like he's being like genuine. He's like, oh, I have a certain charm with this movie or something. Like the way he said it was fucking weird. But like his reasoning for liking Saw 3D is that he liked the main character. And I was like, that main character is literally the most unlikable person I've ever seen. He literally lied about being in a saw trap, and he got himself in the very same saw trap that he lied about, which is ironic.
Huh.
And he like wrote a book about it. And like the best fucking scene of that entire movie was when John Kramer just comes in with a fucking hoodie and his hat backwards. And I was like, it's so you don't fuck with John Kramer when you have a man that's fucking got his hat backwards, dude. And the scene was so ominous because he literally took, like, you know those like hardcover books with like the plastic covering over it? He just took the plastic covering off of it and he said, "Here, this will be a token of your freedom." He basically like hinted that like he was basically fucked. And sure enough, like years later, he's in a saw trap. It's like, it's so fucking dumb. I hate that movie. I'm sorry. I can't think of a good movie. I can't think of a good thing about that movie. But putting it over Saw 2, that's fucking fighting words, bro. Gloves are off with that one. That's like one of my all-time favorite movies. Motherfucker put that over Saw 2. I legitimately, like, never cringed so hard in my life. And then fucking Jason Takes Over Manhattan over Part 2. Fuck right off. I really think he was trolling with that. That's like saying Jason X was a masterpiece of a film.
Like, let's hope.
Yeah. Jason X was fucking awful, by the way. That's why I said that.
Wasn't that the one where he's in space or something like that?
Yeah. He was in space, and like there was a scene where he grabbed like sleeping bags and he's beating the shit out of women with them, with the women inside of the bag that he was throwing around. It was the stupidest thing. It was a reference to, I don't remember which Friday the 13th. I think it might be Part 2. It might be a later one, but like a chick basically died from like being thrown in a fucking sleeping bag, and it was actually the funniest shit. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not a big fan of like new movies nowadays. Like, it takes a bit to like for a movie to interest me. But getting a Saw movie after like what, 7 years, or not 7 years? I want to say like maybe 8 years of not having one since the series ended. like, sure, they made Jigsaw and Spiral, but those don't really count. Those are more spin-offs. We're actually getting like a mainline movie, which is pretty exciting for a lot of people. Plus, is one of the few movie trailers that in a few days got 16 million views.
Also, hey,
I don't think I've seen a movie trailer get that many views in a couple days.
Also,
other than like the Avatar movie.
Also, hey, how's it going, Rosalina Bob? Yeah, that was Meggie that I was drawing. Right now, yeah, I'm gonna be drawing one more character, and I think that'll be it for this drawing. But yeah, the friend that was just talking was my friend Moogle.
Hello.
Yeah, and also with me.
Hey guys, how you doing, Lena?
Yeah, Lena and Silent Night.
And it's Roxy.
And yeah, oh yeah,
and of
Lena Bob was
course,
wanting to know your opinion on the Mario movie, Moogle.
Oh, it's fucking great. I actually own the special edition Blu-ray for that. Which, by the way, fuck scalpers. They trying to be sneaky with that shit. As soon as the fucking pre-orders were available for Amazon, motherfuckers are on that shit like almost immediately. But because I'm on a fucking waiting list, I already got my copy. Like as soon as it was like announced, and I bought it.
Oh.
Yeah. And then the funny part is, they made a mistake, and I have a second copy of it. So I'm gonna do what I did last time, and I'm just gonna fucking make fun of the scalpers on eBay, because it happened with Metroid Prime Remastered. When I got that, I put it on eBay. Someone was buying it, so I was making fun of them in DMs. He was like, "Do you want 30 for this?" And I was like, "No, I want 300." And then he's like, "Okay, do you want to do like 50?" And I was like, "I'll do 500 for it." I kept adding an extra 0 to it.
Wow.
Yeah, I kind of have a thing for making fun of scalpers. I have a friend of mine that's doing it too. There's like a lot more people that are doing it now, and it's working because a lot of the people now in the community are basically bought all these PS5s and Xbox, and like now they have to sell them at lower prices because they're fucking dumb as shit. They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna make bank from this, waste all my money on these consoles," and then when there's like a drop off on them and they're being mass manufactured, but they're basically losing 30% of the profit that they made buying them. So they completely fucked themselves. So everybody who like literally has an entire living room full of them are stuck with them because they're basically worthless now. No, the Mario Brothers movie's awesome. I'm really enjoyed that. I remember watching it in theaters, and I was like in awe the entire fucking time. Plus the Charles Martinet cameo is the best part about that whole movie. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There's a lot of good fucking moments in that movie, but like I love the Charles Martinet thing.
Yeah, that was actually pretty cool.
That was fucking cool.
As for what was it? I will say that like I like the movie myself. The movie is like really phenomenal.
I would say it's the best movie that came out this year.
Oh, definitely. Like it was one of the movie. It was actually.
And it's not a stretch. It's facts. I'm sorry, but anybody who's watched like movies this year can tell you right fucking now there hasn't been a single groundbreaking movie that's come out. Like that Conjuring movie that like was supposedly not canon to The Conjuring is fucking awful, and I lose respect for the director when he said that it has nothing to do with The Conjuring, despite having the fucking main character from the first movie in that movie. So he can fuck off. The people that watched that movie and liked it can fuck off. Everyone can fuck off. That movie is terrible.
Damn, that's passionate.
Yeah. No, it was a dog shit movie. But no, the Mario Brothers movie is really good. I'm trying to think of the other one that I watched. The Meg was all right. It's not one of those. It's one of those movies that's like it's not good, but it's like it's funny at the same time, like it doesn't really take itself so too seriously.
Yeah.
It's a fun movie. Trying to think of the other one that came out this year that was all right. I didn't see the Avatar movie. Was it the? No, I'm trying to think. The Godzilla. There was a Godzilla movie that came out this year, wasn't there?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Well, there was a Japanese one that came out.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I swear there was a fucking Godzilla movie that came out this year, and I fucking. Oh yeah, it's the Japanese one. I just looked it up.
Yeah. There's a new one that's coming out next year. A new Godzilla movie that's set in the American continuity that's coming out.
Yeah. How's your day going? Pretty good. I'm actually looking for a new job right now. So.
Oh. What job are you looking?
Yeah. Well, it's no. Well, the thing is, they're actually looking for people, and they're looking for someone that's willing to work Saturdays, like full on, and they're offering like a really high pay. Yeah. And the current job that I have literally scalped my hours so bad that literally all the part-timers are not getting hours at all. Like they're not even working. Like they have 0 hours.
All right.
So my future there is pretty fucking bleak. So that's why I'm looking for another job.
Understandable. What about you?
Yeah.
What about you, Lena? What's how's your day been?
Better from let's just say from a midday from work because of work is mid. But at least I got what's called a better Android, so that way I can upload videos there.
Well, that's good.
On Threads.
I was about to say blah Android user blah.
Yeah, because
was thinking about like.
The thing.
Go ahead.
The thing is, I used to have a TCL phone, and it doesn't have it has a 4G, but it doesn't pick up 5G. I think that's the reason why. That's the reason why I can't even upload on that phone because it was a 4G and it's hard for me to upload.
Yeah. I bought my iPhone earlier this year, and it was probably one of the best decisions I ever made.
An iPhone? Why is that? I'm actually curious, actually.
What? Why are you making fun of me for buying an iPhone?
But I love Android. Come on, man.
I know that's
no. Okay. In fairness, it's for the flexibility. The only problem I have with it, and it took me a while to get used to, is that like you have to download apps to like put music and stuff on.
Yeah.
And it's like whatever, right? But other than that, I actually don't mind the usability of the iPhone. And plus, generally, a lot of iPhones have really good cameras and stuff on them, and like the texting, like iMessage, is actually really cool.
I actually agree about the camera part. That I knew about that part.
iPhone cameras are fucking badass. Like you legitimately don't even need a mirrorless by this point. You can just use this camera if you wanted to. But
I will.
That was
though,
go on.
You go ahead. Then I'll
I was just gonna say the only reason I got the iPhone was just cause like, I mean, I had the money for it. I had no problem with that, and I got a really good deal on it as well. Plus, my girlfriend also switched to iPhone, so I kind of had no choice. I was like, well, the iMessaging features would be really nice, so that's what I went with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went with whatever was good at the time with the deals.
All right.
That won't excuse me for making fun of Android users, though. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All
I
right,
used.
Google.
Hey,
Let's go. Let's fight.
I used to be an Android user. In fairness,
That's okay.
I mean, I used both.
I had an S20, and that thing was fucking badass. But it broke after a while, and I had to get it refunded.
Wait, who
So
did the Nani
that was not
thing?
fun.
Me.
Nani?
Yep.
Nani?
So I can actually say this too. I've used I've used both, right? I've had a Galaxy Note 2 that my dad gave me, and then I had like a Galaxy S2. And the thing is, Galaxy phones aren't bad at all, Like, I will say for me, I've actually like used certain like, and the thing is, they can be pretty good when it comes to listening to music and watching videos. I will say there's some things about iPhone that I like better. No, there's some things I like iPhone that I like better than Galaxy. Like sometimes they can be more easier to use if you know what you're doing. And but I will say when it comes to like watching stuff like YouTube or whatnot on a Galaxy phone, I mean, especially if it's like a very powerful one, I like how you can be able to like watch a video in the background while you're on another app, right? Because like for me, like when I draw stuff, I like to look at pictures and whatnot, you know, for references while I'm watching videos. That's something that I like to do. And honestly, iPhone is, I mean, Galaxies are perfect for that, but I will say, they can also be kind of delicate if you don't know what you're doing.
Are you talking about the iPhone?
No, the Galaxy Note, because I've had twice.
Oh yeah.
The Galaxy. I had a Galaxy Note 2 that like, it worked so good for years, but the one day it got, I had the cord for the earphones get caught in my like, I think it was the door handle for my room, and it fell out of my pocket and it broke, and I'm like, fuck no, and it dropped out of my pocket again another time after I had just gotten fixed and spent a shit ton of money on it. It it was like the biggest like if you're not careful,
money waster.
Yeah, you got to be really careful too when you when that shit happens.
See, that the one thing that the iPhone also has an advantage over Androids, because a lot of cheaper Androids don't have like case support. So like, for example, you buy like a Motorola, like one of the G series phones. I would not recommend that, by the way. Anybody who plans to buy those phones, don't. They're fucking god awful. There might be one of the worst phones out there. And finding a case for those and like screen protectors that fit on it can be a nightmare at times, unless you buy it from China, which will take like fucking months to get there. But like the iPhone, I legit, like, 'cause I have the 12 Pro. All I did was one day go on Google as soon as I bought my phone, bought a pack of screen protectors for like $10, and then a case, which is like an OtterBox, for like $30. And I was good to go. And I've had this phone for about 9 months now without any issues because of that.
Roxy once bought me an OtterBox because my iPhone fell out of my pocket, or I dropped my iPhone and it cracked on the front and the back. I was like, no. And she bought me some screen protectors and an OtterBox, and like I've been using that ever since.
Yeah, that's the thing that like, that's why I like buying like just, you know, those like mainline phones. That is just that there's a lot more support for like those phones in terms of like protection, making sure you're not being fucking dumb and accidentally dropping it and shit. Another thing too that I like, and oh God, I feel like I'm an Apple shill when I say this, is that I bought AirPods earlier this year. Actually, they weren't bought. I didn't buy them. They were gifted to me by my grandmother. But I have AirPods with them, and genuinely, and I've had expensive headphones. So before anyone fucking says, oh, well, like, why don't you just get like Bose, like fucking headphones, like those big goddamn cans on your head. And I've tried many fucking like the cheaper variations of the AirPods and stuff. And I've tried even the Raycons. I've not liked a single one of those. But sure enough, put in AirPods, start listening to music and watching podcasts and stuff on it. I'm like, these things are actually fucking useful. They have a good sound stage. Their battery isn't fucking terrible. And literally all I have to do, flick them up, put them in my ear, they automatically turn on without any hassle.
I used to use AirPods, but
they just work.
I used to use AirPods, but then after a while, one stopped working, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. And I ended up buying a Bluetooth headset. Like, I got one from I think it was a Sony one, the one that I use. And I used to have a Beats Flex, but that ended up breaking by accident. But that was my fault, not. Yeah, but no, like Beat Flexes are really fucking good, as well as.
I've heard like some of the newer stuff was good, but like that these were bought when there weren't really that many options for alternatives, and the AirPods aren't really that expensive. They're like $100. So it's like they're inexpensive in a sense, and I mean for the price that you would pay for them, at least I'm enjoying them. There were headphones that I had that were really good, but they stopped working after a while. And there were Skull Candy ones. And
Skull Candies, I heard of them.
Yeah, there were Skull Candy ones, and they were really good. But they had these ones weren't bad. They were the ones you put in your ear. They actually worked. I avoid the headphones they have because they're made of cheap plastic, but they're like earbud ones. Yeah. Like honestly, they're really comfy, and they actually lasted me about a year before I bought the AirPods. But I stopped using those ever since I got the AirPods, because the AirPods just like they sit in my ear. They don't fall out when I'm working out. So, and they work. That's all I want. I want things that work.
That's understandable.
It's the same reason I have the headset that I have and the microphone that I have. They work. And I've had the same headset that I've been using for about 2 years now. So they just work. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. I need to go get a fucking drink. I'm like super thirsty.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that nobody wanted a sketch request in chat. Oh well.
Well, I did ask you to draw Abby, but yeah.
Yeah, but like I mean, like people in chat.
Draw these nuts.
That's funny.
Draw the planter's nut and then put these nuts. You know what I'm talking about? The planter's nut guy.
Oh, I ain't heard.
Oh God, kill me. All right, I'm going to get something to drink.
All right. But yeah, if you guys want something, want me to draw something for you, you know, it's like literally $15 for a sketch. You know, and additional characters like an additional $5. Just shoot a request my way, and I'll be able to.
Maybe you need to entertain them, Art. Like, to do some dancing or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm still working on my Calico Kitty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still
Wait.
working on it.
So you still work on your guinea pig?
Oh, it's a Calico cat I'm working on. A Calico Kitty.
Yeah, that's funny, Roxy. We're both working on things for like the same, reason. Too.
Yep. Pretty much for her. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
She won't be so surprised.
I think she'll like this drawing that I did. Hopefully, she appreciates it.
Oh, I'm sure she will. sent you a DM, Ard.
All right, yeah. Let me go check on that. Oh. Sure, I can do that.
All right, I'm back.
Hello, welcome back.
Oh, hey, Chance, you woke up? Well, we'll...
Hello, Chance.
Wake me up inside.
Oh, it says prosthetic 15-incher. I don't know if I should have that word on there, but it says never buy from Huawei. They prevent you from using a lot of Western and Japanese software/hardware.
Wait.
That's what I'm reading in chat. I don't know if that's true or not.
Like what?
I'm not laughing about that. I'm laughing about the name.
Oh yeah, prosthetic 15. He's I believe you're one of the guys that usually is in Ghost Chat, I believe, right? Because that definitely,
That definitely seems like a ghost viewer.
Yeah, 15.5-inch John Holmes sausage. That's what the reference is.
Never buy Huawei.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that? Yeah, I don't know if I should have that word in the chat.
I was gonna say I almost fucking read that out loud, and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That was close.
Yeah.
I'm careful about that stuff.
Unlike Art.
Someone
with all those things.
Dude, I remember one time I was streaming, someone put the N-word in the chat and I read it. I almost read it out and I was like, I'm not reading that
Yeah,
name.
You gotta
dude.
be careful about that. Especially
Yeah, so I had to hide them in the chat and they came back on an alt and said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know."
Yeah.
I was like, "What do you mean you didn't fucking know? You put the goddamn how was I what?"
Yeah, that's.
I was like, you deliberately said the N-word.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter if you fucking. Oh god.
Yeah, you gotta be
people, dude,
careful
I
with
swear.
slurs too, because this is YouTube, and sometimes YouTube can be kind of flaky sometimes with.
Ard.
Yeah.
Ard. Do I need to remind you what you just did with Axel in the freaking in the what's it called in that Chrono Trigger stream?
Oh no! What the hell? What the hell did you do? What did you do?
I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah.
You have some explaining to do.
Yeah. When I made her read out that one thing out loud. Yeah. And then I made that meme. It's
Bloxy stuff says, "Hey Ardamon, hi Roxy."
How's it going, Bloxy? Glad you could drop by, bud.
Hey, Bloxy!
Oh
Here, I'll type to you. I'll type it in. I'm not gonna say it. I'll type it in text chat.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
It's something about Kyle.
Yeah. Hold on.
Hey, Bloxy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, by the way, Bloxy, I got your message on Instagram. Maybe I should draw Maggie. And while I'm at it, I'm going to think about drawing both Maggie and Abby. Do you? I am not.
Don't say that. Don't say it.
I am not reading that. I am not fucking reading. No.
Yeah, don't say it. Don't say it on stream. Do not say it on stream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Yeah, you trick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you tricked. Yeah, because you tricked. What's her name?
Into
tricked
saying
Axel with that word.
Yeah, I will say be happy this isn't Twitch, because Twitch mods can ban you in an instant. Just to. Yeah. Yeah, the minute you say anything that's offensive on Twitch, you got it. They could ban you in an instant. You got to be careful about that.
Oh yeah. Gotta be very, very careful.
But yeah, Biloxi, how have you been, bud?
How have you been? Yeah.
Yeah, I got your message, Bloxy, and I was laughing my ass off.
Yeah.
Let's just say as a certain
Individual
person.
Yeah, don't say his name in my don't say his name in stream, but like yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know who it is too, and I'm not gonna.
Yeah, we don't want to bring attention to him. Especially because he's kind of a toxic individual.
Thank you.
You saw what I just posted, Roxy.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah.
Got the message. Well, I can't wait till my Calico Kitty's done.
I gotta be honest, I actually don't know what to make a video on. I know I might actually make a video on Earthbound, like make a follow-up video to that one Earthbound video that I did back in 2019, where I discussed more of like what's happened since that video came out.
Maybe you should do something different. Like,
I mean, that's not gonna be a video that I'm gonna make immediately, but like that could be a topic I could talk about though, because like, you know, I remember I wanted to talk about Sonic Frontiers at some point. You know, and
oh, that's all I planned. Oh,
you'd be good at talking about Sonic. I know you would.
Oh my god, I was planning on doing that too during September as well.
Though I could, I mean, huh?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I will say I could do some Pokemon videos too. I've had ideas for like talking about like facts about the Japanese version of Pokemon that not a lot of people know about, or is like still considered obscure. I mean, I'm sure there's videos on that, like, but like I'd like to talk about. I mean, I'm sure I would definitely love to talk about that, like the Japanese version of the first Pokemon movie, and how it had a lot of promotional material. Like, there's a lot of...
That'd be a good one.
The thing is that what a lot of people... Not many people know this. I mean, there's a lot of information out there, but, like, there's a lot of promotional stuff that, like, wasn't really discussed or even released in America. And that served as, like, a precursor to Pokemon the first movie. And it had a lot of... background information on certain characters too. Like when it comes to Pokemon though, like there's a lot of stuff I'd love to talk about.
I can imagine. I really can. Jeez, you know, just remembering when it first came out, though, it really does give me those memories again. Seeing it in theaters was amazing.
So the new Sonic movie 3 won't gonna have Jim Carrey?
What?
Okay, I'm looking at this thumbnail from what's it called? This YouTuber called Valsky Bum.
Oh, Valsky Bum.
He's like Valsky Bum. Yeah. He mostly do like cartoon reviews and news and all that stuff. And I'm just looking at it. I'm just looking at the video, and he was just explaining. He's about to explain what's gonna come in the new Sonic movie. Sonic 3 movie.
I might give that a watch later when I'm done streaming.
Housekeeping. Oh God, yes. I love his content. If I want to check out some cartoon news, I'll watch his channel. I mean, the dude come a long way.
Oh, definitely.
I mean,
oh hey, Purple Juice. If you want, because the thing is, if you want me to draw your GTA character, it's $15 because it's in the description. But you could, feel free to if you want me to draw that for you, because I'm actually taking sketch requests right now, and when you send it over, feel free to DM me the thing.
Information.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, I think I understand now.
But yeah, this has been a very lax stream. I'm not gonna lie.
It has been very relaxful.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm enjoying it too.
Yeah, I'm glad a lot of you guys are able to join in. It's been a very fun stream today. Appreciate a lot of you guys coming by and just chilling.
We definitely appreciate it, indeed.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Thank you all. Especially thank you guys in chat that showed up too, I'm happy to hear from a lot of you guys. It definitely makes me happy to see you and
Hey, Bloxy, if you still here, yeah. Since I love your drawings and everything, I was just wondering if you draw Abby from D-Tunes. If you heard of D-Tunes, it's pretty amazing, and I want to see if I could draw her as well.
Funny thing is, I actually have talked to D-Tunes in the past. I remember.
I'm just gonna show Ray Harrell some love as well.
Yeah. D-Tunes, I've actually talked to him in the past, I believe, because I saw him in different streams, and he's actually a very nice guy. Very chill and whatnot. We actually talked about, just different topics, I remember. This is back in 2015, 2014. No, 2014, I should say. Because, man, it's been so long. I haven't spoken to him in a long time, but, I remember even talking to him once in one of his streams too. He's actually pretty.
You knew them.
Kinda. I'm not close, but he seems very nice, a very friendly dude.
That's interesting.
Actually,
Yeah.
what were you saying?
Uh-oh.
To see more new material from D-Tunes.
Wait, am I cutting out?
Or am I?
Wait, am I actually cutting out?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, crap.
Yes.
Yes.
It's buffering. Yeah. Hold on 1 second, fellas. Yeah, I'm just testing something out. Oh. Okay, no, never mind. Now it's in excellent condition now. I don't know. Am I cutting out now, guys? In the call, can you guys hear me? Am I already?
Oh,
You're good now.
Okay, yeah. It was buffering for a little bit, but then it was like.
It's being weird, so.
Yeah, the connection will do that sometimes. And it's quite the internet for you.
Oh, did I hear something?
Yeah, it's something in my background.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what's that now?
Yeah. It's nothing. Oh, wait, no. I'm erasing the wrong details.
Whoops.
I'm gonna use a smaller.
if anyone wants an Android or an iPhone, make sure you have something like a 5G, or else you ain't gonna upload stories on Instagram or upload videos on freaking on Threads or anywhere, because I used, like I said, that the TCL phone I have doesn't have 5G, and I can't even upload nothing. And my cousin gave me her phone, and it has a 5G, and I could like upload, and I could upload stuff, and I could do stories on Instagram, and I'm just happy that I can do it now.
Well, I'm glad you're happy. You know, it's always good to get an upgrade. So, always good to start off fresh again. Yeah, looking at your sketch though, it's looking really good though. What was her name? I always forget the word of her.
Meggie?
Maggie, yes. I'm liking the whole drawing of her.
Yeah, I drew Meggie as well, and I'm also drawing another. I'm drawing one last character until I'm done with this. I think this will probably when I'm done with this drawing, I'll probably end stream maybe, because since I'm starting to experience connection errors, maybe it's best I probably take a break. Once I'm done with this too, I'll probably just give the stream a break too.
Okay. Whatever suits you best.
Probably gonna take me a nap.
All right.
Yeah, probably take me a nap after the stream. And then I'll probably rest up. Yeah, so I can rest up. And around 8 o'clock, I'm about to go live stream and gonna finish up Gravity Circuit.
Hey, Lena, why don't you give the nice people in the chat a link to your stream or your channel?
Okay, if you guys are here, I do have a YouTube channel. All right.
Yeah,
well, I came back at a good time.
Not only retro, but also indie games, some of the modern stuff.
Some modern stuff, yeah.
As well. And hopefully around like next month or in October, I will invest my money on a equipment so I can stream games through a console.
I've actually been thinking about getting Super Mario Wonder when it comes out, because that game definitely interests me because it looks really gorgeous. The animation.
It's got Daisy in it.
Well,
not only.
Yeah, Daisy, but also like the animation and like the
elephant.
Yes, I know.
Elephant Mario.
Here we go again.
I haven't seen Mario so animated in a game until that game. Like
honestly,
just don't get near
one
his
thing,
stomping ground.
I will say that the one thing about Mario Wonder that I like is it feels like a cartoon. You know, Mario is animated like a cartoon. Even like he bends and disproportionates himself. I don't know if that's even a word, but like he bends and malforms himself like a cartoon. They basically went all out with a lot of the animations of that fucking game, and it's like, holy shit. It's like miles better than what they were doing with the new Super Mario Brothers games, which, I mean, those are good, but like, they're also kind of plain, you know? Especially when they like I know they add in new power-ups and everything, but they just kind of seem bland compared to like what this game's dishing out.
So, there's also a new Sonic game, Sonic Superstars.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. You know, it's also funny.
Yeah.
You know, I'm funny that I mentioned Sonic 4. Sonic 4 looks like absolute garbage compared to how Sonic Superstars looks. Because Superstars looks visually stunning. It looks like they put a lot of their effort into the game, into the gameplay. It actually looks like it's not even like trying to be cookie cutter with a lot of the things that they're doing. Like they really want to go out and just make this game look as like visually stunning as possible.
Because Sonic Mania happened. Excuse me. Ever since Sonic Mania happened, that the fans want more, and they give the fans what they want. Like, for example, you got like characters like what's it called? You got characters like Mighty the Armadillo and Ray the Flying Squirrel.
Yeah, like they're giving people like, and they're giving fans characters that we've been wanting to see since like since Jesus Christ, like for years now. Keep in mind, before Sonic Mania came out, or at least Mania Plus, like we actually got like I believe we actually ended up getting like what was it? I think it was like
like for example, they're now like continue on you know, bringing some of the classic Sonic stuff. Like for example, not only you got classic Sonic, but also you got classic Tails, classic Knuckles. Even we got the classic Amy Rose, and guess what? She is now playable.
Oh yeah, and now I remember what I was gonna say. Like, half the characters that I mentioned were also just delegated to just, you know, being cameos. Like, I know that Sonic Generations happened, and I'd say Sonic Generations was like the start of them, like, appealing to what fans wanted. Because before Sonic Generations came out, people were wanting to see classic Sonic again. They brought him back. And then they wanted to see classic style gameplay again. We got Mania. And now, and it feels like, at least with this game, you know, I know that some people are like over having, you know, classic Sonic and nostalgia baiting and whatnot, which I will admit can get a bit lame, or kind of, not lame, but like can get a bit grating at times. Like, it feels like they're trying to do a bit more than just nostalgia baiting. Oh, don't remind me of that. That guy was a mess. But no, like, seriously, like, it just feels like with Sonic as of late, they've actually been, like, giving people what they want, and actually have been working really hard on their games, it seems, and it just looks like Sonic Superstars has a lot of potential to it. It also kind of feels like Sonic has kind of went through like this weird shift, if you must, like, because it's like it went from like there being like sort of ish games to now the games are actually the games these days.
Yeah, and now it's like now hopefully we'll see a better thing going on with Sonic. Hopefully a lot for the better. It's ever since not only that, but Sonic Frontiers came in, people want to see something different for Sonic, and I'm glad that when Sonic Frontiers happens, Sonic Frontiers happen, it's like they're taking something from the 3D Sonic games, right, and crank it up to 11. And that's why I feel when I play Sonic Frontiers. And now with Sonic Superstars coming, now we're getting lives, and JTH